As many of you know, NBA 2K24 is the most authentic, realistic basketball simulation to have ever been created in the history of mankind, and we are here to predict the NBA Finals. The Boston Celtics versus the Dallas Mavericks in the battle of the 2024 Finals. Who is the true GOAT? Is it Luka Doncic? Is it Jason Tatum? Is Jason Tatum a top 5 player in the NBA? Is Luka Doncic the greatest player in the history of basketball? We will be finding that out as per NBA 2K24. Briefly going over the rosters, I'd like to fix some of the overalls just because I think 2K is bad at giving the players overalls. Like Jaden Hardy will give us 76. Tim Hardaway Jr. has been ousted this playoff run, so he's going to drop down as 75. Josh Green is fine at 77. Dante is Exum. I can't believe he's a former point guard. Now he's a whatever the hell chubby man on the court is, whoever he is. Derrick Jones Jr. has been sensational this entire playoff run. He's been a 40% three-point shooter. PJ Washington has been good. Maxi Kleber, we'll bump him up to a 76. And Dwight Powell's going to go down to like a 72. Dwight Powell has been horrific anytime he's on the court. So those are going to be some of the changes that we make there. Jason Kidd usually rocks like a 9-man rotation. How did the Mavericks look? So Luka, Kyrie, Josh Green, PJ. No, they have Derrick Jones Jr. starting over him. Why is Josh Green starting? Yeah, something like that. That's good enough. I think that's as realistic as we're going to get with NBA 2K24. As for the Bostonian Celtics, Drew Holiday, going to be an interesting matchup. Peyton Pritchard, a pretty good backup from here. JD Davidson is one of those players that I was really into in the draft process, but he just hasn't had an opportunity other than that one time he pooped himself on the court. Look it up. Derek White has been incredible. Even though this picture looks terrifying and he doesn't have hair anymore, he has been one of the best players in the NBA. Honestly, best two-way players. Svati Mikhailuk, terrible. Jaden Springer, former 76er, bad. Jaylen Brown at times looks like he's better than Jason Tatum, more reliable than Jason Tatum, more creative than Jason Tatum. And there's always going to be the fun matchup. Who do you like more, Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum? Sam Hauser, been a really fun knockdown shooter out of Virginia. Yeah, I really appreciated him coming out of the draft. He's just a professional scorer. You have big man Jason Tatum doing what he do best. Al Horford, who's playing the center position. I don't know why he's listed as a power forward. Even O'Shea Brissett got some minutes. Give this man a little credit. 74 overall. Jordan Walsh looks like a cancer patient, but you know what? He's a pretty good athlete. And Kristaps Porzingis playing some of his best basketball on the bench. I'm going to drop KP to an 85. I don't know. He's going to be the big question mark, the big the pushing the linchpin. There's an expression that's fallen out of my head. I can't remember. He's going to be the swing player of, is this team going to be like one of the most greatest generational teams of all time? Because Kristaps Porzingis is going to play like Kristaps Porzingis, or is he going to be trash? You never know. So I'm going to drop him to an 84 respectively. Luke Cornett has been good. I'm dropping him to a 76. He's not a 77. Come on. Xavier Tillman's been okay. Neemias Queta has been bad. Let me make sure that Al Horford is playing the right position because 2K is as 2K does. And their rotation is probably going to look something like this. Don't know why Kristaps Porzingis isn't starting if he's healthy and available. So you got Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis. That just on paper is a ridiculous lineup. Then you got big Al Horford, Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser, Luke Cornett, Xavier Tillman. We'll say they go 9 deep. And just abstractly looking at this Boston Celtics squad, they have a really bad bench. Anyway, just to make sure that we are not controlling and influencing the outcome of these games with user-selected teams, we're going to be taking control of the best team and the best franchise in the NBA, the Detroit Pistons, and we'll be watching along to this exciting series. Who you like? Luka bleeping Doncic? Big old fatty had some time off. Anytime there's more than a 2.5-day break between games, he's caught drinking beer and eating McDonald's and just putting on the pounds? Or do you like Jason Tatum, the next coming of I don't know. Is there a historical comparable player to Jason Tatum? Not really. Oh God, look at Derek White.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals.
He's so bold.
The Boston Celtics delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the Dallas Mavericks. The pinnacle of the postseason. The NBA Finals is here.
You think I can start a campaign to get 2K to hire me for that? Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Dallas Mavericks, led by head coach Jason Kidd in his snazzy new glasses, have upset the Thunder, the Timberwolves, and the Clippers to reach their first finals. Let's get a good camera going. I mean, come on, 2K. In their way stands one of the best teams statistically in the history of basketball. Luka pulling up for three. Missing. Ooh, are we in Hall of Fame mode? Actually, let's fix that too. Yeah, the best gameplay, I think, is done on pro level. So we're going to drop it down a little bit. Okay, here we go. The best simulation engine ever with Drew Holiday pulling up for a midi and missing and grabbing his own rebound and kicking it out to Jaylen Brown, who's being picked up by Kyrie Irving. Size mismatch there, but Jason Tatum over for three. Bang! The first points of the NBA Finals goes to Jason Tatum, who's not a top 5 player in the NBA. I love the, like, you have more than a week between games, Kyrie Irving calling for the ball. So the talking heads have to come up with something outlandish to rile people up so that they get some interest. Luka stepping back, three, bang! Luka bleeping Doncic answers on his own. Like, you can never just say, hey, we'll catch us in a week or so and then we'll start talking sports. They always have to be like, does Jaylen Brown touch children? Oh my God, he just pulls up for a three of his own. They always have to come up with some nonsense to keep you engaged. That's all media is, really, man. Stay engaged, like, comment, subscribe, and buy our plan. Here's PJ Washington. Luka Doncic coming off screen. This is a really bad play. What is happening? Luka finally gets the ball. And PJ Washington sets a screen. Oh, and he kicks it with a classic Luka overhead pass. Miss! PJ Washington, traditionally not a great three-point shooter, but when his threes go in, it is timely. Here's JT being picked up by PJ. That's actually a really good defensive matchup for the Mavericks. PJ's got good size in him. Derrick Jones Jr. Oh, JT open three, bang! And the score is 9-3, a quick lead for the Bostonian Celtics. There's only been threes. And that's kind of what people complain about when they watch the modern NBA. There's just so much lost. Like, the post game, unless your name is Jalen Brunson, doesn't exist anymore. It's just shoot the threes. Kyrie getting filthy, pulling up and making it over Derek White. That'll also be a really fun matchup to look out for. Drew Holiday looking to respond, and we'll probably hop into Simcast at around the 9-minute mark. Just want to see how these starters play a little bit, and then if the game gets clutch or close, we'll hop in and see who's going to be the closer. Derek White dribbling. Derek White getting picked up. Kyrie Irving. Nope. Jason Tatum dribbling. 5, 4, 3, pulling up. Missing. Luka grabbing the rebound. And he's leading the fast break. He's spinning unnecessarily. He's dribbling, being picked up by Drew Holiday. Going to be a fun defensive matchup. Goes around, pulling up, three, miss. It's always interesting. Like, Luka, it doesn't matter for the most time the defense that you play on him. The shots he makes are either going to go in or not based on him, not by the defense that you play, unless you spam him with a double team. Because every shot that he takes is contested. Speaking of contested, PJ Washington just hammers that poor man known as Jason Tatum. And we're going to hop into Simcast here, see how these teams play out. First quarter is underway, and it looks like the Mavericks are fairly strong in simulation. Taking a lead here going into halftime, and let's see, back and forth game, kind of a low-scoring affair. I'd love to see that. Defensive matchups, battle of competitors, halftime, and 54-48. Jason Tatum's dropping 23, Drew Holiday with 10, Jaylen Brown with 9, but nothing else. Kristaps Porzingis not great. Derek White with a big old zero burger. Al Horford 0-7. As for, wow, the Mavericks, Luka already with a 21-2-4 stat line. You could end the game with a 21-2-4 stat line, although his efficiency is horrible. And Kyrie Irving giving us the Corey Kispert 18-0-0-0-0-0, number 7 of 8 for the field, 4 of 4 from 3. Josh Green playing valiantly. PJ Washington only 4 points, but I'm sure he's playing good enough defense. No, I did not mean to hop in there. I apologize. We're going to continue on through the simcasting engine, and let's see if this game gets close in the fourth quarter. Going in a little bit, 69-66, nice. And it looks like the Mavericks got stuck there at 69. I can't blame them. Here going into the fourth quarter, it's about a 4-point game, 6-point game. We'll watch along. Looks like we may have a close one here. Under 5 minutes left, and we'll hop in at as soon as it hits 3. We're hopping in. 99-98. Luka Doncic gets the ball. Game 1, a pivotal game 1 for the Mavericks if they want to steal home court here. Kicking it to Kyrie Irving, who's kicking it back to Luka Doncic, who's trying to run out of bounds but doesn't. Daniel Gafford coming by to set the screen. No, he doesn't. There he does. No. Oh, Luka pulling up long 2. Bang! 3-point lead for the Dallas Luka Doncic's. And what's really interesting about this Mavericks team is that they're not the Luka Doncic's for the first time in probably 10 years. I don't know what kind of double team that was by Daniel Gafford, but that was pathetic offense and a broken AI system by 2K24, the greatest NBA simulator ever. Like traditionally, it was just Luka ball handle and create, and then that's the offense. They'd set a single screen and roll with Dwight freaking Powell and then call it a day. And then anytime like Maxi Kleber would try to dribble the ball, ooh, the double coming and the alley-oop backdoor. Wow, that was realistic. Are you kidding me? So like if Derrick Jones Jr. or Dwight Powell try to create, it's an instant turnover. And they were like, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't just get guys who only know how to catch and shoot. Wow, Drew Holiday just went right around Luka and then blows the shot. Kyrie Irving open, pulling up. Okay. Oh, Daniel Gafford hustling, bustling, blowing the layup. May have been a foul there, but I don't know who the refs are going to vote for here. Like, it was fun watching the Pacers series as Jason Tatum draws the foul. Maybe they're rooting for the Celtics. It was fun watching the Pacers because it was pretty blatant. The refs wanted the Knicks to win, and the refs wanted the Knicks to beat the 76ers too. You remember they stole that game too. But the refs wanted the Knicks to win, and then the refs wanted the Celtics to win. Who do you think the NBA wants to win this playoff series? Luka Doncic, one of the most popular players in the basketball era, or the Celtics and Jason Tatum, who they're trying to build up to be the best player? You know, just one of those things to look out for, pay attention to. Who gets more of those 50-50 calls? Who goes to the free throw line more? We got a 1-point game here, 2 minutes, 14 seconds left in the period. Luka Doncic has the ball. Hands it off to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie not doing a whole lot. Maxi Kleber coming to set the screen and does, and dribbling and stepping back and dribbling more. And great defense from Derek White here. Taking it. Luka, grenade, double. Oh, do they get the shot off? Daniel Gafford on the glass, and then he blows the layup. Oh my God, is this Wizards franchise? Daniel Gafford cannot make a layup to save his life. That's 4 points that he's left, and Jason Tatum just spins on Kleber and yams it down. Too easy. What are you doing? Can someone call a timeout and put PJ Washington back in? Actually, do you think PJ Washington fouled out? What do you want to bet? No, okay, it's just the stupid AI engine has decided they're not going to play their best players. That's smart. You know, that's what I do too, actually. Luka pulling up 3, missed. And that's the problem with Luka. Unless he's making those tough shots, it's not good for the Mavericks. So this really is going to be a generation-defining series for Luka Doncic because, I mean, if he beats the 64-win Celtics, holy crap. Jaylen Brown, open, 3, missed. Rebound goes to Luka Doncic, kicks it up to Kyrie Irving. Is he going to pull up? That was weird. Okay. And we'll just not talk about that. Tim Hardaway Jr. in the game, has the ball, grabs the screen from Daniel Gafford. Middy's open. Oop is open. Daniel Gafford had a layup, but he was like, I missed 2 in a row already, coach. I can't do it. Somebody give your superstars the ball. Tim Hardaway Jr. pulls up for 3, misses. Kleber doesn't even go for the rebound. Jason Tatum coming the other way. 1-point game, 44 seconds left. The Mavericks need to stop that, otherwise the Celtics are going to take away this game 1. And wow, JT getting doubled. Had Daniel Gafford, but then he blew it. Tim Hardaway Jr. coming the other way again. Get the ball out of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s hand. Luka was open for a second, doesn't take it. 26 seconds left. Luka getting doubled. Kyrie, corner, 3. Bang! Kyrie Irving gives the Mavericks a 2-point lead. Huge possession there. For some reason, they wouldn't let Kyrie or Luka touch the ball. But ultimately, Kyrie Irving comes in clutch from the corner. 22.3 seconds remaining. KP on the inbound. They're going to go to Jason Tatum. And wow, Drew Holiday was open backdoor. Luka fell asleep. That's the first time this entire playoff run where Luka finally didn't play any defense. And it's 20 seconds remaining to see if the Mavericks can hit a game winner. Luka likely going to run this clock out. It's been an impressive game 1. I want to see a game winner though. Kyrie running some Iverson action. Derek White playing good defense. 6 seconds left. Luka gonna have to create. Luka, 3, game winner. Oh no, and there's still 1.4 seconds left. Luka isn't clutch. Luka is the choke artist. Luka is bad. What is Stephen A. Smith gonna say? Did Luka lose game 1 for the Mavericks? 1.4 seconds left. Who's gonna get the ball? Drew Holiday from the logo. What? Drew Holiday with a game-winning logo buzzer beater from 3. Oh my gosh. He's looking like Dame time out there. And the Celtics take game 1. Incredible game from Jason Tatum, 45 and 14. Although, who else but Drew Holiday hits the game winner? Had a mediocre game this far. And Luka Doncic coming up just a little bit short, 39, 9, and 11. Never forget his miss in the performance. Kyrie had a good game, 29. But ultimately, Luka misses a fairly wide open shot. Drew Holiday makes a half-court game winner. And that's the difference between winning and losing in the NBA Finals. Game 2 coming up next.
This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Mavericks, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Celtics. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
I was looking for some of the gold jerseys for the Celtics, but it looks like 2K doesn't have them in, so we're going to rock with these weird silver sleeve jerseys. I don't love them, but it is what it is. As for the Mavericks, they're rocking their nice royal blue. I don't know if that's the real color. I also don't know if we need to change the camera again. All right, on court. Let's see if that's any fun. I don't know why the difficulty doesn't save, but that's because 2K is a great game. And here is Luka Doncic looking to avenge that pathetic game 1 loss. It wasn't pathetic. He just missed a shot. And it's a make or miss league. Like this is going to go in for Luka. Missed. Kyrie Irving, shortest man on the court, grabs the rebound and puts it back in, though. Wow, credit to Kyrie Irving. He's saying, you know what? I can do what Luka can't. I can make clutch shots. I can grab offensive rebounds. Jason Tatum be picked up by PJ Washington. Probably should have been doing this all game. And then he blows right by PJ and throws it down. Yams it on him. Wow, Jason Tatum looking smooth out there. And we got a tie ball game, 2-2. Kyrie Irving being picked up by Derek White, one of the best defenders in the NBA. Luka Doncic being picked up by Drew Holiday, one of the best defenders in the NBA. Flare screen for Luka, doesn't do anything. Now Daniel Gafford coming over to set the screen. And that's it. Kyrie, pump, 3 in the key, 2, 1. Gotta do something. Luka, grenade, makes it. May have been fouled there. Drew Holiday in his landing zone. Is that a flagrant one? And a couple of tough shots going in for the Mavericks. Good start for this one. Derek White grabbing the ball. Jason Tatum coming off screen. Open, 3, bang. Oh, he missed. Okay. Jason Tatum prone to having a stinker every now and then. Derek Jones Jr. dribbling the ball, giving it to Daniel Gafford. Don't shoot it. Don't shoot it, DG. I love your effort, energy, intensity, athleticism. Don't shoot it, DG. And Jaylen Brown misses as well. Kyrie Irving picking up his 2nd rebound. Normally, Kyrie doesn't grab rebounds, but here he is now being picked up by the big Jason Tatum. That'd be a fun matchup to see. Daniel Gafford got Jaylen Brown on him. Open corner, but nope. They ignore PJ Washington for a contested Luka Doncic 3 splash. I don't think I like this on-court camera. It's just way too close to the action without really giving you any visibility of what's going on. Here's Jaylen Brown going to be open. 3 of his own. Miss. And a couple of good looks from the Celtics are not going in right now. Mavericks have a bit of a lead, 7-2. Drew Holiday picking up Luka yet again. Now Kyrie. Dribble handoff. Luka. Wow, he blows by Drew Holiday. He just muscles that man out of the way. He says, I drink beer and eat chicken wings, and you don't. That might have been a foul, too. Tapped him on the shoulder. I'm sure Luka is complaining. And let's hop into Simcast here at the 9-minute mark in the first quarter. The Mavericks avenging their game 1 collapse. They have a double-digit lead here in the first quarter. Celtics do fight back to make it a competitive game. And we'll just go a little bit faster into the second quarter. 9-ish point lead. The Mavericks looking to lead wire to wire, but the Celtics, they're pretty good. They're battling on their own. Now we got a tie ball game. Back and forth game here going into halftime. Might be another competitive game, too. At the halftime mark, Kristaps Porzingis having a good game. This is what Celtics fans have been waiting for. They lost the in-season tournament. They're not going to lose the finals, hopefully, if you're a Celtics fan. Jaylen Brown having a good one. 12-2 for him. Drew Holiday with 11. JT with 9. As for the Mavericks, look at Doncic, 16, 5, 6, and 2 steals. Kyrie with 11. The Mavericks really just need somebody to come along for the ride. Luka's going to be Luka. Kyrie's going to be Kyrie. Can somebody else give him like a cool 15 points? And they'll call it a day. Can Derek Jones Jr. be ridiculous? Can PJ Washington hit a couple threes? Can Derek Lively be a monster on the glass? Anyway, the Celtics are dominating here in the third quarter. Holy crap, that first quarter lead has evaporated, and now we have a 4-point game going into the fourth quarter. Celtics dominating. Mavericks need to respond a little bit. 4-point game, 7 minutes left. This might be another game that we hop in and watch. Tie ball game, back and forth, 104, 103, 104. Yeah, we'll hop in. We'll change the camera. I like this one. Drive or whatever. It gives a little bit of the sideways angle, so it still feels like you're a fan, while at the same time, it's very high up, top down. You can see what's going on. Derek White gets the inbound pass, kicks it to Jason Tatum. Being picked up by Maxi Kleber again. We've seen this before. And Jason Tatum runs out of bounds. Where are you going? What are you doing, JT? You making brain dead decisions here in the finals? And that's kind of one of the things, is it looks like Kyrie Irving is the Gatorade symbol. That is frustrating about the Celtics, is we just haven't seen them operate at peak efficiency. They've kind of just lazy their way through the entire season, and because their whole team is so good. Kyrie missing. They haven't had to try. They haven't had to be the best versions of themselves, and then routinely they've been disappointing, and yet they still win most of their games because the rest of the NBA isn't as good as a Jason Tatum, Kristaps Porzingis, Derek White, Jaylen Brown lineup. Wow, the offensive border being hammered, and Derek White answers finally with a 3, giving the Celtics a 4-point lead. Jason Tatum too tall. Kristaps Porzingis too tall. And that's what I mean when I say Kristaps Porzingis may be a swing player for them. Big man. Oh, Luka just pulling up and splashing. Luka Doncic doing what he do best, and that's make it rain from 3. 1-point game. 3 minutes remaining here in game 2. JT kind of left open by Maxi Kleber on the post-up. Where is PJ Washington? Who is PJ Washington? Wow, he just tries to go through, pump faking, gets nothing out of it. Now Derek White can have to create. They may go to Jaylen Brown here. The screen's a little slow to set. There it is, open 3. No pump faking. And that was a bad possession. Good defense from the Mavericks. Luka Doncic coming the other way. Oh, and he goes right by Drew Holiday and then steps back and then doesn't double dribbles, but he doesn't because it's the modern NBA. You can double dribble. You can travel as much as you want. Luka posting up, bullying, missing. DG on the glass, kicks it. Kleber kicks it. Luka dribbles. We're posting up again. Interesting couple of offensive rebounds. Empty possession here. Luka gonna have to create, and he gets swatted and gets his own rebound and puts it up and puts it back in. Kristaps Porzingis comes over for the block but doesn't secure the rebound. Mavericks have a 1-point lead. 2 minutes remaining. Jaylen Brown, great dribble moves on Tim Hardaway. I don't know why the CPU refuses to put in a good defender, but Jaylen Brown just made that look too easy. Where is Derek Jones Jr.? Kyrie Irving, still gassed, has the ball. 1 minute, 56 seconds remaining. Is he going to go around Derek White? He doesn't. Is he going to pull up on Derek White? He doesn't. He's just turbo cheesing, spinning on him. Derek White's a good defender. Had an open layup maybe. Kicks it to Luka, and Luka, please bail us out. That is the name of the Dallas Mavericks offense right now. Dribbling, 3, 2. Come on, fade on him. Luka going through, missing, getting his rebound, putting it back up, missing again. And great defense there from Drew Holiday, who then turns the ball over and gives Luka a dunk and 1. Drew Holiday, the savior of game 1, makes a brain-dead decision here in game 2. And this is almost like real life. Brain-dead decisions are going to be the end of the Boston Celtics, and yet they still prevail. 2-point lead here. And Jason Tatum's dribbling. And here comes KP to set the screen. Switch, Daniel Gafford. That looks like a block. That was a weird. We're gonna leave it at that. Luka Doncic now has the ball. Tie ball game, 1 minute remaining. Who's going to be the savior again? Is it Luka? Is it Kyrie? Is it who? Kyrie, long 2? Kyrie missing. Jason Kidd's mismanagement of his stamina. Looks like it may be the downfall here of the Dallas Mavericks. They may go down. JT for 3, splash! Left wide open, and the Mavericks need a timeout. I don't know why they refuse to play the starters at the final position, but Maxi Kleber and Tim Hardaway Jr. is still in. Luka Doncic has the ball. Kyrie Irving running off a couple of screens, doesn't get anything. Luka just trying to go, and he steps back wide open. Long two, though. If he stepped back an extra foot, he could have tied the ball game up. Celtics still have a 1-point lead and look to drain the clock. 40 seconds remaining in the period. Maxi Kleber trying to D up Jason Tatum, playing well enough. Kleber's a pretty good defender. Derek White now. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Luka playing defense. Jrue Holiday pulls up, misses, and the Mavericks have a chance here. 21 seconds remaining. Luka's dribbling. They're gonna need to go fast. You're down by one. Kyrie coming open. Oh, they're just spreading out and saying, Luka, take us to the promised land. Luka blows the shot again, and now they have to play the free throw game. Daniel Gafford fouls out as Luka Doncic 2 games in a row has missed the chance to take the lead. Oh, and then Jrue Holiday blows a free throw. It's a 2-point game. About 12 seconds left in this one, down by 2. Will they tie or take the lead here? Luka's looking to dribble out the possession. Not a great idea here. Going for the tie, goes through, and then misses, and then gets his own rebound, and then Kristaps Porzingis hammers him. Luka's cheering, but he did miss that shot, and he may have offensively fouled Jrue Holiday, giving that man a black eye, but now Luka needs to hit 2 free throws. The LeBron James is too afraid to affect. Can he be clutch from the free throw line? First one is in. And this one is going to be for the tie. Luka Doncic, 2 for 2. Clutch. And Luka ties it up. Once again, the Celtics find themselves in a position to hit a game winner. 2.3 seconds left. 1 timeout if they need it. Jrue Holiday is in the game. Jason Tatum in the corner. Jrue once again going to the logo. This time even further. Splash! No! Half-court shot again. I can't believe this. I can't believe this incredible simulation. NBA 2K24. The most authentic game you've ever seen. 2 Jrue Holiday half-court game winners to protect home court for the Boston Celtics. And the Celtics have a 2-0 lead. Jason Tatum had a dagger 3. Jrue Holiday's been the most important player for the Celtics, and a good game all around for Boston to protect home court. Luka with a triple-double, 35, 12, and 13 with 3 steals, but ultimately comes up a little short again. That is hilarious to me that that the Boston Celtics have won on half-court game winners from Jrue Holiday. I mean, like, what are you supposed to do with that, 2K? Come on now.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Dallas Mavericks with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Celtics. This is the NBA playoffs and is up next.
Now remember, the series doesn't start until the home team loses. And well, surprisingly, the Celtics were able to prevail both times at home in close competitive games with Jrue Holiday game winners. Luka opened 3. Missed! And that's a bad start if you're rooting for the Mavericks. If you remember, oh, Jason Tatum wide open. Bad transition defense from the Mavericks. You remember the Suns-Bucks series a few years ago? The Suns went up 2-0 and everybody said, is this over for the Milwaukee Bucks? Is Giannis's legacy ruined? And then, you know, they went on to win in 6 because that's just the way the NBA is. PJ Washington, great position, draws the foul. Jason Tatum maybe in a little foul trouble here early on. That could be a good linchpin in this series for the Mavericks. I'm still just in shock. Like, Jrue Holiday is hitting half-court game winners consistently, though. Like, come on, 2K. Come on. Are you for real right now? Oh, here's Derek White. Double screen. And he's open. Luka plays enough defense, and somehow Kyrie secures the rebound. Once again, the shortest man on the court. And he's pulling up for 3. And he's splashing, giving the Mavericks a quick 5-2 lead. Now, if only Luka could hit timely 3. I just can't believe that Luka is missing the clutch shots and Jrue Holiday is making them according to 2K. Like, in real life, Jrue Holiday Oh, Luka with the block. Luka says, get the shit out of here. In real life, Drew Holiday is weirdly clutch. He'll come up with a steal or make a three or hit some ridiculous offensive, defensive possession that you won't expect as Luka puts up a weird shot there. But I didn't think 2K would have him do it. Jaylen Brown now has the ball being picked up by Derrick Jones Jr. Kind of left open there. And let's see, Kristaps Porzingis single high screen and roll. Daniel Gafford in drop. Switch. Wow, great switch there from the Mavericks defense. 5 seconds left. JT gonna create. 3, 2, 1. Oh, he gets open. He gets room. He misses. A pretty good look at a three there. We got a low scoring game 2 minutes into this one. Kyrie hasn't really been able to show off his skills yet, but he's got Derek White kicking it to PJ Washington. They're going to set a screen for Luka. Luka doesn't do anything. Now gets a screen of his own. And pulling up long two, contested, missing. Ugly possessions from both teams here to start this one out after a magical couple of games in Boston. And these are basically must-win games for the Mavs. No team has come back from down 3-0. Jaylen Brown open, misses a two of his own. Few teams come back from being down 3-1. But we'll see how this prevails. We'll see how this works out. Kyrie Irving dribbling. Luka calling for it. Now they're handing it back off. Great offensive execution here from the Mavericks. A screen that doesn't get set to a rolling PJ who misses, and this is really exciting to watch. Thank you for having me watch this, 2K. And the Boston Celtics coming back. Somebody make a basket so we can hop into Simcast and stop watching this mess. JT dribbling, JT stepping, PJ playing solid defense here. Playing solid defense. Tough shot. JT misses, and I don't think anybody scored in the last minute and a half. Luka Doncic coming the other way, has a mismatch with Kristaps Porzingis on him. But Kyrie taking out his do-it-yourself kit, and then gets blocked by Derek White, one of the best shot-blocking guards in the NBA. And good lord, can somebody make a shot for once in their goddamn lives? Jason Tatum triple threading, pivoting, dribbling, and a whole bunch of nothing going on. No movement whatsoever. Daniel Gafford there on the help. Kicks it to an open Drew Holiday three. Bang. Thank you, God. Hop it into Simcast. And let's speed this up a little bit. I'm imagining that this is going to be a 4 sweep according to 2K if Drew Holiday's making half-court game winners. But we got a competitive game here in the second quarter. About a 10-ish point lead for the home team. And it looks like they're securing home court. Really high-scoring affair offensively. Take a quick peek at the box score. You got Kyrie Irving dropping 14, Luka dropping 13 in there, PJ Washington dropping 12. That's all they need is a little bit of help because they are a very solid defensive team. As for, wow, the Celtics, 11 for Drew Holiday, 11 for Jason Tatum, 10 for Derek White, 10 for Jaylen Brown, 9 for Kristaps Porzingis, 4 for Luke Cornett. You know, just the important things. And wow, I wasn't looking, but the Celtics ate into their lead really quickly. And now they have a lead of their own here in the third quarter. Going to skip over to the fourth. About a 5-point game, 3-point game. Looks like it might be another game that we hop in to watch if it gets any closer. The Mavericks need to go on a little bit of run here in the fourth to secure at least getting it close to a tie. Otherwise, it's going to be a 3-0 lead for the Celtics, who are up by double digits now, who are up by 16. And it looks like the Celtics are taking a commanding 3-0 lead, 130-113 against the Dallas Mavericks. I mean, that's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. Kyrie Irving with 21, PJ with 20, and then Luka with 19. If Luka isn't Luka Magic, they're just not going to win this series. Straight up, Jaylen Brown with a 30-burger. Jason Tatum 22, Drew Holiday 21, Kristaps 16. I'm expecting Luka to drop like 40 or 50-point games in this series.
It's Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Boston Celtics have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals, and with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Mavericks? The NBA postseason coming up next.
And this could be the end of the NBA Finals right here. How unspectacular would it be with a 4-0 Boston Celtics sweep? Even Boston Celtics fans will be a little disappointing because they've been 4-1-ing this entire playoff run. They lose game 2 really embarrassingly. And then all the talking heads will be like, is this danger for the Celtics? And then they'd win 3 in a row and close out. And I can't imagine just having a a run in the playoffs where you win the championship, but it's kind of boring. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's see if the Mavericks can respond. Kristaps Porzingis helps. Don't know why Daniel Gafford is sitting at the three-point line. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't get the offensive rebound. Drew Holiday coming the other way. And when you're down 3-0, you're going to need a little bit of help. So, like, I think the most likely scenario is Kristaps Porzingis missing. Oh, Daniel Gafford says, get the shit out of here. Kristaps Porzingis would miss with a Kawhi Leonard-like injury. You know, something swollen, something hurts. Wow, Luka is missing layup after layup, shot after shot. Drew Holiday playing great defense on him. And Derek White drawing the foul on Kyrie Irving. You'd probably need another one of their stars to get an unfortunate injury. So, like, Kristaps out. Either Derek White, Drew Holiday, Jason Tatum, or Jaylen Brown out. You'd need one of your guys to pop off like a Mario Chalmers. It'd probably be PJ Washington, but somebody would just have to play out of their mind. Wow, Kyrie got Derek White up in the air, but then pump faked one too many times and blew the layup of his own. It's a quick 4-0 lead for the quick 3-0 Celtics. And backdoor, perfect, but then he misses. Kristaps Porzingis on the offensive glass, puts it up, puts it back in. It's a quick 6-0 lead now. And I think those game winners from Drew Holiday really took the hearts out of the chest of the Dallas Mavericks because they have struggled to respond, got blown out in game 3, are getting blown out here in game 4 to start. Luka, though, gonna step back, long 2, pump fake, PJ Washington takes it, Daniel Gafford, ball handling. Kyrie gonna have to create 3, 2, 1. Buckets! Kyrie Irving getting a little filthy with it, averaging 27 points here in the finals. But the Mavericks are going to need a little more from him than that. They're going to need 35. They're going to need 40 from Luka. They're going to need some magic because they're presently down 3-0. This play broke for 2K. Okay, Jason Tatum, that's a foul. Okay, hits the bucket. I saw PJ Washington's arms glitch through Jason Tatum. But, you know, I guess that's not a foul in today's NBA. It is what it is. Luka Doncic, ball handling, kicks it to Kyrie, who's going to go mano, and gets blocked again. Derek White playing magical defense. Kyrie going back up, missing again. How many shots is that? Out of bounds Mavericks ball. What are they shooting right now? The Mavericks are 1 of 7, 14% from the field to start this closeout game 4. And they're playing like the Timberwolves were when they were facing elimination of pathetic, is what I'm trying to say. Daniel Gafford open under the court, and they just don't get in the ball. Open under the basket is what I meant to say. It is what it is. They're calling a play for Derrick Jones Jr. That's how you know the AI is broken. DJ J pulls up, 4-3, misses. And this may be a quick and dirty sweep if we're going by 2K's rules, because Jason Tatum gets the screen. That's interesting. Drew Holiday for 3. That's interesting. And he misses. And here we go. Derrick Jones Jr. ball handling. That's a little scary. Why doesn't Luka or Kyrie have the ball? Now Luka has the ball. Just isoing. Okay, he loses the ball. Nice. And wow, KP kicks it up to Jaylen Brown, who kicks it up to Jason Tatum, who throws it down. Jason Tatum runs the fast break. Daniel Gafford just a tick slow, and we are going to hop in a Simcast for possibly the last time. The Celtics jump out to a big lead here in the first quarter, about a 5-point lead now. Mavericks are clawing back, but they're going to have to claw back this whole series if they even want to stand a chance. 2-point lead, 4-point lead, 1-point lead here in the second quarter. Going to speed it up a little bit. And we got another close competitive game. About a 6-point lead here for the Celtics going into halftime. We'll take a quick peek at the box score. Kyrie is popping off. 20 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 16, 9, and 8 for Luka Doncic. Going to need one person to come along for the ride. This just isn't enough. 2, 3, 4, 6, 6. You need somebody to drop 15 and you'll be good. Jason Tatum with 11, Drew Holiday with 11, Jaylen Brown closing out with 13, possibly vying for that NBA Finals MVP spot. The Mavericks now have a lead here in the third quarter, 2-point game, 6-point game, and this is where the comeback starts if you're a Mavericks fan. About a 9-point lead here going into the fourth quarter, 6-point lead, 3-point lead. Now it's a tie ball game, back and forth. Everybody forgot how to score. 2-point game, 2-point game, tie game. Celtics are up, back and forth game, 2-point game, 5-point game. Somebody make something. Somebody make something. Somebody make something. Okay, it's an 8-point game now. 4-point game, 6-point game. We'll hop in. 2 minutes, 37 seconds remaining. 6-point lead for the home team. And they once again, just 2K has Maxi Kleba and Tim Hardaway Jr. in the game instead of Derrick Jones Jr. Kyrie's gassed again. And he's making it anyway, extending the lead to 8. Kyrie Irving may be tired, may be old, may have gray hair, but he's still making it. And here's Jason Tatum being picked up by Kleba. Open 3. And he's missing. JT continues to struggle in the series that we watch. At the end of the day, his box scores look nice, but he seems to miss those timely jumpers. Kyrie's open, late pass. And now Daniel Gafford has the ball. Now Luka Doncic has the ball. And wow, open, corner 3, Tim Hardaway Jr. Splash! And it's a double-digit lead here in Game 4. At the very least, the Mavericks are going to fight back and avoid the sweep. And everybody's going to say, is this the start of the comeback? Are the Celtics cooked? Is Game 6 a must-win game? You know what I'm saying? Terrible possession here. Jaylen Brown gonna have to bail them out. 3, 2, 1, open 3, missed, and that may be ball game there. Drain the clock twice, and you basically have 30 seconds remaining in the game. Kyrie Irving kicking it. Nope. Now he's kicking it. Luka Doncic. Oh wow, how are you not out of bounds there? Great play yet again from the Mavericks offense. Kyrie gets a screen, open, long 2, contested, and he's making it anyway, and we'll just hop into Simcast. There's no point in watching this one now that it's a double-digit lead, and the Mavericks dominate the fourth quarter and defend their home court, defend their honor, avoid the sweep. 36 from Kyrie, 43, 13, and 17 from Luka, and that's what you expect from the Mavericks. 14 for PJ, 10 for Green. As for the Celtics, again, just kind of mediocre, pretty good, not great. 25 from JT, 23 from Pritchard. Hello. Drew Holiday with 20, Jaylen Brown with 19, Kristaps with 12. You know, just kind of a measly performance, but they still are up 3-1. They defended the home court, and now it's time for the Celtics to close out Game 5.
Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Boston Celtics have been patient, they have endured, and they have prevailed. With a 3-1 series lead, their sights locked on one goal, one epic culmination of an entire NBA season. The Larry O'Brien Trophy could be theirs with just one more win against the Mavericks. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
I think in NBA 2K25, they should have a feature where you boo somebody who's been on your team and then gets traded away or like leaves in free agency. Also, I thought I didn't have to fix the camera. You literally said, don't. Okay, whatever. Here we are in Game 5, and just a quick and easy 2 points for the Celtics. Bad start yet again for the Mavericks. They seem to have those consistently. They give up easy dunks. They give up easy games, and now they're down 3-1 and down 2-0. Kyrie looking to create, has some space, doesn't do anything with it. Daniel Gafford coming to set a screen, and not a lot out of that. Daniel Gafford, Kyrie, just a horrible position here. Kyrie pulls up 3, hand in his face, misses, and Jason Tatum coming the other way. The Celtics on their home court are wearing their black uniforms. That means it's death to the Mavericks. Bring out a funeral. Drew Holiday missing. He can hit behind half court buzzer beaters, but he can't make an open 2-point jumper. That's just the way that, that's just real life, my friend. Kyrie getting a screen from Luka, who's now getting a screen from Daniel Gafford, who's not really doing anything with it. And then he pulls up, nice little step back there. Beautiful shot from Kyrie Irving to tie the game. Put his shoulder into Derek White and then went up, elevated, and hit the J. Speaking of J, Jason Tatum, he's just going around. Wow, he just bullied PJ Washington, made it look too easy. And a quick 4-2 lead now for the Mavericks, or for the Celtics. And let's see how the Mavericks are going to... Oh my god, this play is so bad. Jason Kidd's plays are so bad in 2K. The double comes over. PJ Washington, 3, splash! And that might be the first lead we've seen in a while in the first quarter from the Mavericks. But PJ Washington hits the 3. we got a 5-4 lead. I'd expect we see more doubles on Luka, but we'll see what 2K is doing. I guess his passing is so good that Jason Tatum can throw it down so easily. What happened there? Daniel Gafford was playing drop, but then forgot to play defense. It is what it is. Now it's a 5-6 lead, a little bit more fair and balanced, easy scoring game. Luka, open from the hash, doesn't take it, still open. I mean, there's so many things open, and he no-look bounce passes it to Daniel Gafford. Woo, made Kristaps Porzingis look silly. And we'll hop into Simcast here for another closeout game. Can the Celtics win their first championship since 2009? Or will the Mavericks win their first since Dirk? Got a good lead here in the first quarter for the Mavericks, going into the second quarter, and they still have a lead. What are the Celtics doing? You're down by 10 here at halftime. Derek White is leading you in scoring. Jason Tatum with 9. Sam Hauser with 8. Drew Holiday with 7. Jaylen Brown with 7. Kristaps with 5. What are you doing? As for the Mavericks, Luka is being Luka. 24, 3, 10, and 3 with a block. Kyrie giving you 18. PJ giving you 11. That's what this... I mean, they have a 20-point lead here. In game 5, they're up 3. Yeah, game 5. Wow, they are blowing out the Celtics. And they said Drew Holiday can't hit a game winner if you're down by 30. What is happening quarter to quarter to quarter? The Celtics are collapsing. Going to make a little bit of a fight out of it. Then was 16-point lead, 19-point lead, 20-point lead. Not enough. Too little, too late. The Boston Celtics embarrassed at home. Now it's down to 12, but I mean, there's like 10 seconds remaining. Come on now. The Celtics made it look less ugly, but holy crap. 21 for Drew, 18, 8, 7, 1, and 2 for Jaylen Brown, 18, 7, and 8 for Jason Tatum. I mean, the box scores were nice, but the scoring was not. Luka was great. Kyrie Irving was great. DG was good. Jalen Green, I mean, domination here in game 5. And look, we thought it was going to be a blowout, but we got a competitive one here. I love that you're able to pick out Boston Celtics alternate uniforms. I'm sorry, can you spot any difference? No. Come on, 2K.
Game 6 of the NBA Finals. The Mavericks are down 2 games to 3 with the opportunity to prove themselves to the league, their fans, and most importantly, themselves. It's a pivotal must-win battle against the Boston Celtics. Which heroes will rise? The NBA playoffs start now.
Here we are, game 6. We finally have a series. We went around it backwards by going up 3-0 for the Celtics and then 2 quick wins for the Mavericks. But game 6 of a 3-2 series is all you want if you're Adam Silver. Kyrie Irving with a little finger roll and a quick 2-0 lead for the home team. The Celtics are just, I mean, this is minus half-court game winners. This is a fair representation of what the Celtics season is. Or they win, but like, do they? Kristaps Porzingis with a lethal pick and pop. No stranger to that. The dude shoots lasers at the basket. He's like 7'9", so he doesn't have to really arc his shot. But he's got that Kawhi Leonard no arc on his jumper. Kyrie just ball hogging. Gives it up to Luka. And nobody's coming by to help. Okay, Luka, just create something, please. Save us from ourselves like a pull-up 3. And he misses. Okay, normally those go in, but... It's the first quarter. Jaylen Brown being picked up by Derrick Jones Jr. and throws it down. Put that man in a poster. Jaylen Brown says, y'all forgot about me. I'm also a J, baby. And he gives the Celtics the lead. Luka pump. Kind of open there. Don't know why they're giving it to Daniel Gafford. That's an interesting decision. Will somebody set a screen for Luka Doncic? YN, step back, 3, missed. Jaylen Brown secures the rebound. And let's see what the Celtics offense is going to be here. It's going to be the... Did the ball go... NBA 2K24, the most authentic simulation engine yet. I have no words. That felt like Raptors franchise to me. Anyway, nice 6-2 lead here for the Boston Celtics. And they lost 2 games in a frustrating way, but now they're looking to secure their championship. They have a lead once again in the first quarter. Kyrie Irving getting filthy. Open, long 2. And he's buckets. He's money. He's Kyrie Irving. His ball handle, his shot is beautiful. Speaking of a beautiful jump shot, here's Jason Tatum. Actually, it's not. Jason's got a really weird jumper where his elbow's like way too center. Kristaps Porzingis misses, gets his own rebound, then puts it up and puts it back in, and it's time to hop into Simcast. Back and forth game here in the first quarter. Celtics have a little bit of a lead. We'll speed this up to the second, and the Celtics are blowing them out. They said, you blew us out last time. We'll blow you out this time. Domination, 30-point lead here in the, oh my God, 40-point lead. The Mavericks are getting embarrassed right now. Luka and Kyrie are playing all right, but Jason Tatum, these are end of game box scores, 24. Jaylen Brown, 17. Kristaps, 16. Drew Holiday, 14. And I mean, this game is over. There's no point in even slow simming. Let's just go right to the celebration. Oh my gosh, it's a 40-point game. Just get me out of this. The Celtics are your champions. We saw. They came, they conquered. What's that Kanye song? Or should I say, I saw, I conquered, I came? Luka! Is that how the announcer actually says Luka Doncic's name? That's a little much. And that is going to be ball game 151-114. Close out game 6 for the Boston Celtics as they are champions. We may have gone around it backwards, but finally Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown secure their first championship. Went up 3-0, couple of huge shots from Drew Holiday, lost 2 in a row in embarrassing fashion, and ultimately prevail. And now Luka and Kyrie have to experience the hardship of an NBA Finals loss. Jason Kidd is so happy he lost. He can't believe it. He's joyful. Where are his glasses? Come on. And there you can see the boys. They were sitting for the entire fourth quarter of a closeout game because they dominated so heavily, so thoroughly. Luke Cornett running into the station. Can't believe it. Okay. And there is the Dallas Mavericks fans having to watch Jason Tatum hoist the Lombardi Trophy from Adam Silver. Jordan Walsh is a champion. Can you believe it? And I don't know who these people are behind. Why is Jordan Walsh on the stands? He didn't play a minute of these finals. Come on now. Come on, 2K. And here is the NBA Finals MVP. It goes to none other than Jason freaking Tatum, NBA champion. That is going to do it for this one. It looks like NBA 2K24 thinks the Celtics are your champions. Thank you so much for watching.